Hello friends, I am Advocate Mukund Mahajan, and you are watching Legal Information Law Insights. Today's topic is not only important for law students but also for every citizen. We often hear in news reports, the government has withdrawn the FIR. The complainant withdrew the complaint, therefore the FIR ended. Once an FIR is registered, the person has become a criminal. But are these statements actually correct according to law? The answer is no. Today, based on law, judgments of the Supreme Court and the BNSS 2023, we will clear all these misconceptions. Part 1. What is an FIR? FIR means First Information Report. It is the first information regarding a cognizable offense, on the basis of which the police commence investigation. Remember, an FIR is only the beginning of an investigation, it is not a decision of the court. The fundamental principle of our Constitution and the Indian criminal justice system is, every person is presumed to be innocent until his guilt is proved beyond reasonable doubt by a competent court according to law. Therefore, registration of an FIR and proving of an offense are two completely different things. Part 2. Can the police cancel an FIR? Many people believe that if the police want, they can terminate an FIR. This belief is incorrect. Once an FIR is registered, the police do not have the power to cancel or delete it. The duty of the police is to conduct an impartial investigation, to collect evidence, to record statements of witnesses, and submit their report before the court according to law. If during investigation it is found that no offense has actually taken place, the allegations are false, or sufficient evidence is not available, then the police may submit a closure report, final report, before the magistrate. But, accepting or rejecting the closure report is the power of the court only. Part 3. Can the complainant withdraw an FIR? This is also a major misconception. Merely because the complainant says, I want to withdraw my complaint, the FIR does not automatically come to an end. Why? Because after registration of an FIR, the matter does not remain only between two individuals. It becomes a case of state versus accused. Therefore, the final decision will be taken only according to law and the procedure established by the court. Part 4. Can the government withdraw an FIR? Now we come to the most important question. The answer is no. Neither the state government nor the central government has the authority to cancel or withdraw an FIR through an administrative order. This is a very big legal misconception which is often incorrectly presented in news reports and social media. Part 5. What can the government do? Now understand an important difference. The government cannot withdraw an FIR. However, in certain special circumstances, the public prosecutor, with the permission of the court, may apply for withdrawal from prosecution. This provision is contained in Section 360 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, earlier Section 321 of CrPC. Remember, withdrawal from prosecution and cancellation of FIR are two different legal procedures. Part 6. Who has the power to quash an FIR? If an FIR needs to be cancelled from the perspective of law, the primary power lies with the High Court. The High Court, by exercising its inherent powers under Section 528 of BNSS 2023, may quash an FIR in appropriate cases. Examples: when no offense is made out from the FIR itself, when the case is malicious, when there is abuse of the process of law, when continuation of the FIR is not in the interest of justice. Part 7. What has the Supreme Court said? Now let us see the principles established by the Supreme Court on this subject. 1. State of Haryana vs. Bhajanlal, 1992. This is considered one of the most important judgments on this subject. The Supreme Court laid down guidelines regarding circumstances in which the High Court may quash an FIR. 2. Niharika Infrastructure Pvt Limited vs. State of Maharashtra, 2021. The Supreme Court stated, FIR quashing is an exception and not the general rule. If a prima facie offence is made out, the investigation should normally be allowed to continue. 3. Parbatbhai Ahir vs. State of Gujarat, 2017. In this judgment, the Supreme Court clarified. In certain private disputes, an FIR may be quashed on the basis of compromise. But murder, rape, terrorism, corruption, and serious offences against society cannot be ended merely on the basis of compromise. Part 8. The fundamental principle of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has repeatedly stated in several judgments, merely because an FIR is registered or allegations are made, a person does not become a criminal until the court proves the offence according to law. Every person is presumed to be innocent. This is the foundation of the Indian Constitution, rule of law, and a fair justice system. Part 9. 3 important legal differences. Now understand the summary of the entire subject. First, police cannot cancel an FIR. They can only investigate and submit a closure report. Second, the government cannot withdraw an FIR. Yes, in certain cases, the process of withdrawal from prosecution may be adopted with the permission of the court. Third, the High Court can quash an FIR in appropriate cases. This is the correct legal position. Part 10. What should ordinary citizens do? If an FIR is registered against you, do not panic. Obtain a copy of the FIR. Understand the sections mentioned in it. Take advice from an experienced advocate. If the case is false, the law provides sufficient remedies for protection of your rights. Conclusion. Remember, registration of an FIR does not mean that the offence has been proved. Police cannot cancel an FIR. Government cannot withdraw an FIR. Police can submit a closure report. The High Court can quash an FIR. And ultimately, justice is delivered only by the court, not by allegations. If you found this video useful and informative, please like, share and subscribe, and share it with as many people as possible so that correct and reliable legal information reaches society. If you have any questions related to FIR, arrest, bail, charge sheet, criminal cases, or Indian law, please write them in the comment section. Your questions, suggestions, and feedback motivate us to prepare more useful and public awareness-oriented legal videos in the future. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that you receive information about every upcoming video first. Heartfelt thanks for your valuable time, trust, and continuous support. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.